Mr. Policeman, right in here. Yes. She's done backslid again.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Underneath the Glamour. I hope that you all are blessed and well. This beautiful queen's name is either pronounced as Madam or Madame Sul-Te-Wan. I've heard people say it both ways and I'm not sure which way she actually preferred it, but in this video I will be saying Madam. She was born Nellie Crawford on March 7th in 1873 in Louisville, Kentucky to former slaves Silas and Cleo DeLonda Crawford. Nellie was raised by her mother. Some articles say that her father left the family while she was young, while others say that he passed away, leaving Cleo to be a widow. Either way, her mother was left to take care of the children on her own. Cleo was a laundress for the stage actresses in Louisville. Nellie would help her by delivering the laundry to the actresses, and it was then that she developed a passion for performance. When she was older, the family moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. She joined a theatrical company called the Three Black Cloaks. She formed her own theatrical company, billing herself as Creole Nell. She toured the East Coast until she moved to California. Now, sometime during her career, she changed her name to Madame Sul-Te-Wan. No one knows when this name change occurred, but it first appeared on a cast list in 1931. The meaning and the reason she chose this name is still unknown. In California, she began working in film. There are two different stories on how she landed her first role in Birth of a Nation. One story is that she wore an extravagant dress and it caught the director D.W. Griffith's attention. The other story is that she heard that D.W. was making a movie in her hometown in Kentucky, so she wrote him a letter of introduction and he gave her a role. Her and D.W. remained friends until he passed away, and she would be cast in 7 more of his films. Madame Sul-Te-Wan is the first African American in history to work under a contract at a major studio. She was hired making $3 a day, then eventually that offer increased to a $25 a week contract. She was mostly limited to small roles as maids or servants, but it didn't bother her. She really loved to act, and she stated, "I'd rather play a maid than to be one." Although she faced these challenges, Madame Sul-Te-Wan established herself as a publicly recognizable character, appearing in over 60 films throughout her 43-year reign. She appears in movies such as King Kong, Tarzan, and Carmen Jones. There's a misconception that she is the grandmother of Dorothy Dandridge because she portrays her grandmother in Carmen Jones, but the two of them are unrelated. She is most remembered for her role in the 1937 film Maid of Salem. This film is a dramatic retelling of events surrounding the Salem witch trials of 1692. Madame Sul-Te-Wan was recognized for her talent and hard work when a banquet was held to honor her by other motion picture actors, and in 1986 she was inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame. In her personal life, she was married twice. She married her first husband, Robert Reed Conley, in the early 1900s. They had 3 sons together, Otto, Onset, and Odell. But Robert Conley abandoned his family when their son, Odell, was 3 weeks old. The producer that I mentioned earlier, D.W. Griffith, he was helping her financially during this time. When she was 77, she married her second husband, a German immigrant, and after 3 years, they got divorced. Her middle son, Otto, was a musician, while her sons, Onset and Odell, followed her footsteps and became actors. They appeared in small roles in several different films, with some of these films featuring their mother. Sadly, both Otto and Odell passed away sometime in their 20s. Her son, Onset, continued his acting career until the early 1940s. During this time, he started receiving fewer and fewer roles and made his last appearance in the 1950s. He lived to be 82 years old. So Madame Sul-Te-Wan almost literally worked until she passed away. Her last film appearance was in The Buckner, and this was released 2 months before her death. She lived to be 85 years old, and I believe that she would have continued to work as long as she could. She passed away on February 1st, 1959, after suffering from a stroke. I hope you enjoyed this video about Madame Sul-Te-Wan, and I want to thank you all so much for your support. Stay blessed, and thanks for watching.
You're a builder-upper, a breaker-downer, a holder